Hello everyone, David King here from Flow Mobile Surveying. So Paul and I have been writing a few blog articles about pricing, and these are feeding into a larger guide that we are busy authoring that will basically walk through all the different things to look out for in pricing for surveying software. Now, obviously there are a few reasons we're doing this. We want to educate our customers and the wider audience as well, but also it's helping us to refine our own pricing too. And basically we're just kind of transferring over all that knowledge. So one of the things that we've come across in our research is this idea of sort of banded or tiered pricing. So what this is you have, as you can see below, 3 bands or 4 bands, and each band you get a certain number of users. It's usually users. So let's say in this example here, we've got 2 users for £240 a month, 5 users for £500 a month, and then 10 users for £700 a month. And so if you look at those figures, it seems like as you grow, the product gets cheaper. But that's not actually true. That's not how this actually works for real companies. So I've built this little widget just to demonstrate, and I'd just like to talk through those figures. So if you've sort of quickly done the maths, you'll see where the problem is. So what I've got here is just a little slider, and I've got 1 user selected, and this has cost me £240 per month. So that 1 user single license is really £240 a month, even though in this band I actually get access to 2 licenses. But my company doesn't have 2 surveyors, so I'm paying that cost for that other surveyor. Now as I grow, I employ someone, excellent. The per user price drops to £120 for that. Great. But then something funny happens when you move up into the next band. So it's £120 for 2 users, but now it becomes £167 for 3, and that's because I'm paying an extra 2 licenses. Again, I've got 3, but I'm paying for 4 and 5 as well, even though I'm not using those seats. So as I grow my company within the band, the pricing is improved, 125, still not as good as 2 users, and then we get to 100, excellent. So at 5 users, I'm benefiting from the growth. But again, now that I'm at the top of that band and I'm about to just step over into the next, again, we're going to see the pricing penalizing my company for growing. So now £117 per user for 6, and then I get to 100 at 7, 8, 88, 78, and 70. So if you just sort of watch this number, it just doesn't make sense. These numbers, they look erratic, and I think frankly they are erratic. So this is the sort of pricing that can be popular for a software company to publish, because you get to make something pretty like this. You can make the little slider, and you can band up your pricing in a more predictable way, but it doesn't necessarily align with your customers' expectations. There are ways to do banded pricing that works, but it's not this way. It's not in that sort of lumped, a fixed number of seats for each account. We just don't think that works. So this little widget will be part of the guide, but as I say, we're busy authoring that at the moment. So just for clarity, I'll just pop onto our pricing page here. We have basically a flat pricing structure, which is £100 per surveyor per month. And the way this works is we basically don't charge for back office staff. So if you've got 3 surveyors and 2 admin staff, you pay for 3 licenses. And we think that is a good reflection of our customers' operations. So basically those surveyors, we can say they are, to use a term that we've used a lot, they are money earning heads. So they are responsible for the top line of the company. So we add value to the top line, and therefore it makes sense that we align our product pricing to the value we give to our customers. And obviously the back admin staff, they do get a lot of benefits out of using Flow Mobile Surveying, but it's a bit harder to quantify and therefore we have not pegged our pricing to that particular metric. So as always, Paul and I are available to talk. If you want to chat to us, if you want to see a demo of the product, please get in touch. You can go to flowmobile.app and find the contact form on there, or get in touch with us directly on LinkedIn. I hope you've all had a lovely Christmas period, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you all soon. Take care, everyone. Toodaloo.